Swankle Dinkle back at it again, and I hope my OBS is working, because I am now on my new laptop now. The sign in the chat, so now I can't see any of you guys. Actually, unless I switch over to our layout, and it's blank. Oh my god. Hey guys. Welcome Neptune. Welcome Purple Murple. Give me a moment. We're here in the void. Oh boy. I'm signing into my chat. You're animating right now. Welcome Shrimatin. Welcome some weird person. Sir, yes sir. Welcome Void Animated. Wow. Good soldiers, follow orders. Okay, what kind of password, bro? I love having two-step authentication, chat. I hope nothing bad happens, I say. Bro, I swear to God. Okay. Oh my god! Send me the Bumma code to my number, chat. I swear. Bro. This is rage bait. This is rage bait, just so I can sign into my darn chat. Alright. Hey, welcome MW, Vitamin C. Alright, chat. Holy moly. Also, welcome I don't know 123. We are continuing the drama we started last time. Once I fix the darn screen. Welcome Cat Blast. Alright. Let's give a look-see over here at my video capture. We're gonna go to hashtag properties. It should... Huh? I don't... Dog? What the hell? This should work. Dog? Alright, sometimes you just have to turn it on and off again, chat. You're making us $60 for a profile and a banner. Yay! Oh, you're outside right now trying to do a yard sale? Dang, this is so... I'll scream just for you, It's the mess. Sometimes, you just gotta do percussive maintenance. You just gotta bully your computer into working. Guys, is that a 6 and 9 reference? Guys, this is just like 6 and 9. Anyways, we're gonna finish drawing Yulvia today. Okay, I heard that. We're gonna finish drawing Yulvia, guys. Did I miss a lot while you were gone? We did a lot of art fight stuff. You might have to watch those speed paint shorts because they're all flopping. You gotta go to employment calls. How dare Swankle? My bad, Hydro. Welcome, Hydro! Good luck with being employed, Caplas. Okay, we have this here. You know, the real question is... Okay, we can get the bridge of your violin. I also want to yoink your fingerboard color, which is just like a paler version. I might darken this, though, to like here. I see I didn't finish coloring these holes, so I'll do that in a sec. Am I in the right layer? I am. Mary Klein? Her violin looks like a bridge is hiding a knife right now. Maybe it is. I haven't been able to storyboard. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think of her every time I hit the hookah. Kabloom. Kablow. Nar, clear. Fun fact, you used to play violin, but you're deathly afraid of your teacher, so oh, that's so sad. You should definitely pick it up again sometime with a better teacher. Maybe you'll be able to enjoy it, you know, instead of worrying about being like scared by your bum-ass teacher that ruined the experience for you. Heavenly singing is swank, bro. Yeah, today is just a relaxing week, working on a personal project, and then next week is where the grind starts, as we're gonna start animating those shots. Oh boy, Swankle. Really living up to the name. Swanee Animates. Also, chat, I've been doing something. What was it? Chat, okay. Since there's no, like, what am I saying, chat? Wow, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm just trying to cook episode 1. I like how someone said, why play the violin? You could play the saxophone, but it didn't show up in my other chat, bro. Do I need to change it to all? Is my chat really gonna censor it? Welcome, Castman! Okay, show me my moderation activity. Excuse me, and then... is there not a way to top chat? I need to switch this to live chat. Alright, there we go. Rest in peace, my granny! There we go, now everything's showing up, bro. Yeah, chat, Swankle Dankle played violin for 9 years. I do hope to get back into it eventually because I loved playing it. Even though I was not necessarily good at it. Being a part of an orchestra is peak. Now, 6 of 9 chat, since I struggled to acquire a good reference of what the honkin' and Vex look like, chat, I decided to take matters into my own hands because you know what I do have access to? Welcome, Fandom Feline. I have access to the Baldur's Gate 3 files, chat. So, I just took out Grimforge, bro. Do you do commissions with or without money? I do take commissions, chat. I need to upload my price sheet because I take money. I draw for money, chat. But yes, Swankle Dankle is open for commissions right now. Swank that Piggy, the Roblox, that's crazy, bro. Crazy? Oh, it's crazy ones. Yep, so since the Vex files or whatever me and the Vex files. Welcome Vanya, bro. RBD. Since there was no files available, I'm deconstructing Grimforge from Baldur's Gate 3 to use as 3D reference. And I'm gonna build 6 of 9 myself in Blender, chat. So, wish me luck with that. I still gotta build, like, the schematic. Here's a schematic for you. My okay. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think of her every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom! Kablam! You opened a bank account to take commissions today? Heck yeah! Your phone's dying and I have no audio and I must scream, bro. Tell Moth I say hi. This I think I can just yoink directly, guys. Top 10 violin bridges. Now, I think her bow is the same color. Her bow is not with her in the equip animation. The fact he used to use the Jarvis. Thank you, by the way. My voice is lovely. I think you saw the Mothman behind Arby's at 4 a.m. I called Mothman X at 5 a.m. Gone wrong. If you drink, I drank the Swanee potion at 3 a.m. No, guys, I'm turning into Swanee Animates. Don't forget, not clickbait. We do have some bows that are like a brown like this. I do want to make it darker than the violin shade though, ever so slightly. Top 10 frogs of the violin. I think I'll make that little centerpiece a similar color to her trimming, perhaps. Let's see how good a Bucket is on this. Hey, Bucket did pretty good on this. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. You know what? Her thumb is... Yeah, her thumb's touching the hair. Okay. Top 10 moments here. I'm gonna make this match her gold color, because I think that's Ara. Top 10 color palette references. Okay. We got that there. Now... Swanky just watched the I Was Blessed by My Mommy did. Hey! What if we did a collaboration? What kind of collaboration? Drawing violin, real. Emotional, not clickbait. You want your map to be sparklers because you're the one... I don't want to say... I mean, it makes sense, bro. I'm gonna die. Rest in peace, Mothman. Today, we are here in a gathering of Mothman's iPad. At least it makes sense. Alright, so... Top 10 horsehair bows. Horsehair is like, this color from my memory-ish. Honestly, kind of similar to the gold color, which is kind of funny. But... Yep, that's horsehair, and it usually gets browner towards the edges if you don't clean it well. I swear, chat. Let me tell you about the rage bait, okay, chat? I bought a brand new violin, and they gave me a used bow. Okay, chat? They gave me a shoddy bow. I paid. Well, I didn't pay. The Swank parents paid for a new violin, and they gave me a used bow, and I could tell because it was hashtag brown on the edges, and the sticker was peeling off, and I paid full price for a new violin, dog. Brother, So I had this shoddy bow, bro, and it looked like I wasn't the one taking care of my violin. When it came like that, I took great care of my bow, chat. But, oh no! I had a shoddy used bow that somebody else didn't take care of, and my bow was doo-doo, and I couldn't play properly with it. Bro, last time I checked, we paid for a new violin, not a used one. Anyways, that's peak rage bait. I still have that bow, bro. I need to get a new one, but since I haven't played violin in a hot while, I don't know if I can justify the purchase, because a good bow could be like 50 bucks, chat. So rest in peace, bro. My bow is just kind of shoddy because the place didn't give me a good one. So top 10 bow damage is very important to add here, a little bit there. Because Yovi just hasn't had time to take care of it. What I forgot to add is some of the hair strings peeling off, which do happen every now and then. Me when my bow goes like this. I have it in my sketch, bro. Somewhere in here, I have this in my sketch. Keep this separate. It's here. You can see the hairs. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Okay, we have this. We have that there, and then we have one going out this way. Yep, so top 10 slightly damaged bows, bro. Can hide this now. Just grab a branch and tie a rope to it. Eating one. You have to rent your Barry Sachs? Dang, bro. $70 freaking dollars. You wanted to eat the rosin? No, not the rosin, bro. The resin. rosin. When I was a- You ate rosin, bro. They wanted to, looks like, but it does look juicy, chat. I'm gonna be honest, the rosin does look very juicy. Also, when I was, like, really young, like 3rd grade, I didn't know where to put the rosin, so I put it straight on the violin strings and the bow. Chat, do not put rosin on your violin strings. Oh, that reminds me. I need a new E string on my violin. It always breaks. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. No fish has been here. Asian fish has always been here. You live and you learn. Swankly should play FNAF Security Breach. Kaboom! Kablow! Do you think if I ate one of the chunks of rosin I'd die? I mean... It depends on how much money it costs, chat. You'll see me screaming on Dead by Daylight, chat. I am not a big horror person. So... I do the torture for the love of the game, I guess, bro. Give me back my Yolvia image, because I need girl posing for me. Let's find out, chat. Guys, FNAF quiz level. I always come back. I'ma drink water. Freddy Fazbear. Is that Freddy Fazbear? I don't know, ball. Alright, we're going to detail the violin first. We're gonna add some rosin damage to it. Usually it looks like white spots on the wood. Not necessarily there'd be a lot of cracks, but there's probably gonna be some bloodstains, because girl just brings the violin into battle. Casually listen to everything violin related because I have an OC with violin. Yeah, and you can be like, oh, what color strings do they use? I mean, actually, if you're like a really like special like cellist, bro, sometimes you can use like gut strings, and they're much softer than the metal. The first word coming to my mind is nylon, but I don't think that is the word. Metal strings, but you can be like, oh, I'm fancy, and I'm using pure gut strings, like the olden days, bro. Also, welcome your local weirdo, welcome back. Now, the violin strings I use are like these semi in between the gut strings and like the metal ones. And I forgot what they're called, chat. But sometimes the wiring on the strings gets loose. Usually on the thinner strings, like the E string and the A string, rather than like the thicker ones, like the G string. So those need to be replaced more often. Most violin bows. Yes, chat. Violin bows do use horsehair. Ironically, you could probably play the violin with your own hair if you're... if you really wanted to. I need to look up violin damage, bro. Violin damage. Images. Show me rosin damage, bro. Holy moly, this violin has a lot of rosin damage. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Okay, that's a broken bow, bro. I want violin, like, wood damage for reference. Wood. We got, like, a few cracks and grooves. I'm observing. Let me tell you something, Chad. Like, there's a few cracks. Bro. Let me look up rosin, bro. Give me rosin damage. Okay, so rosin shows up around the bridge of the violin. You're supposed to clean your violin often, chat. Don't let the rosin build up on there. Okay. Whoa, some of these violins are crazy odd damage, chat. Okay. Alright, let's get a few more images, chat. I'm observing the violins. Yes, chat, please clean your violins. You totally just did like another one. Yay! You're just always in a permanent loop of gaining 100. So you can always celebrate. Alright. I've located the rosin damage. 3 lawnmowers, chat. Alright, chat. Rosin, it usually shows up as like a white pattern. I'd almost go off-white. A smidgen. I'm gonna take my off-white color. Okay. This is gonna go here. I'm gonna take... Where's my favorite? My blood pen. Genius pen. We are going to increase the size of this, and we are going to... We're gonna show that girl has not been cleaning her violin as much as she should have. With the rosin here, and up here a bit. Rest in peace, my granny! She got hit by a bazooka! Okay. Top 10 violin damages. Just the world's smallest detail. Rosin damage is peak. So pro tips for a violin. Don't throw your violin on the ground. No way, really? Gonna be accurate. Besides anatomy. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. It's alright. He did 1,000, bro. You're just tired of the grind. Honestly, real, Chad. I mean, I did do the Kahoot, so... We're gonna add some wood grain on the violin. I will add, like, a crack or two. I do want to add a few bloodstains on here. Grinding never leaves. The grind never ends for Hydro. Okay, we're gonna do multiply. We're gonna do some wood grain images. So, top 10, like, wood moments. Your violins are made out of wood, chat. I mean, unless you have, like, a carbon... You can have a carbon from the violin, bro. You can aura farm with that. If you want. There's gonna be wood here. There's gonna be wood marks here. This is made out of wood. 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 That's made out of wood. This is made out of wood. This is made out of wood. The scroll's made out of wood. Wow. Okay, now we lower the opacity on this sucker. Okay, top 10 violin moments. I might lower it just a smidgen more. Like here. Her bow might also be out of wood, so I will add that detail to this here as well. Hey, welcome Nugget! And Arc Stars! Low-key thought someone had a Dazzy profile for a second. Or. There's a lot of you guys today. I'm hashtag Swankle surprised. Alright, we have the wood grain here. I also want to add a few highlights to the wood grain as well. So we'll set that to add. We'll add a few bits. Lord, I'm 1. Lord, I'm 2. Lord, I'm 3. Lord, I'm 4. Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. Okay, we keep adding wood grain highlights, bro. Here. Don't worry, we'll lower the opacity on this sucker in a second, bro. These are subtle things. Things like here. Even add a few up here on these dingies, bro. Top 10 scroll moments. We put one here. I don't know how much I'm gonna like the highlights on this, perhaps, but I do want a little lightness here and here. Let's see, chat. Lower this sucker. Lower. Alright, chat. What a beautiful violin texture we have here. Lastly, we need to add a few bloodstains on the violin, chat. They play us like a damn fiddle! Welcome, Jimbo. Welcome to the stream. How do you see a monkey? Thank you, Swain, for teaching us how to count to 500. I know, Lord, I'm one! It's the color patterns. You saw a spider this morning and forgot about it? I'm sure they went back into their little hidey hole and they're eating all the mosquitoes, okay? The spider, it's a friendly spider. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, bro. Alright, multiply. Let's grab a dark red color-ish here. This is set to multiply. And girl just has a few bloodstains on her violin. From the whoopsies, you know, just like a few stains got like splattered into it. And like, no fixing it now, I guess. You know, like a little. We have that there. Lowered a bit. It's just like stained a little bit, like that. A little bit on her bow as well. I think it would have a few stains on it as well. Top 10 violin moments, chat. The drawing looks great though. Hey, thank you. When my violin's a murderer. It's just like, it's a little quirky at night, guys. Up next is Homegirl's, like, gloves and boots, I think, because they're, like, shiny! No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. Okay, we're gonna make them shiny. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna start with an add layer, I think, because... Girl, we got, like, this light bluish color. We're gonna take our graphite one for this sucker. I'm gonna do your boots, ma'am. I got the boots! Set you to add, bro. And we're gonna go a little ham with it. The real question is, yeah, we can keep it around here, but... Wow! You have a little highlight here, girl. You also, yep, you just like chilling here. This is brighter in general. I'm going to erase these spots to make it clear. Top 10 shiny boots. She's got a shiny. Shiny. I'm shiny. These. Okay, we have highlights on this side. We do have like a few like smaller things like here-ish. Maybe, mayhaps, chat. What kind of source? A light source. Okay. Top 10 shiny boots. They're looking as sparkly as ever. Shine it! I love that stupid crab doing dirty. Yeah, everyone got done during the live action. If I were to draw Chat on a Friday, I'd just be a zombie horde. Is the no string on the violin intentional? If it is, I think it fits the no sound. Ironically, the violin is not stringed because it would be like too detailed in that case. Because if I were to draw each individual string, it would start cluttering. It would start cluttering the piece. So I did not draw the strings because that's four whole strings that have to fit in this tiny little knot bridge. I mean, it goes. Does this character count as a bard? This character is a bard, chat, bro. There's 4 strings, Swank. Yes, chat. There's 4 whole strings that I have to string on this violin. I also don't have the bottom tuning pegs on there either, and she doesn't have a chin rest. Lock in, Swank. We could just use her. Yeah, that's the magic about art. When you're simplifying something, you guys are supposed to use your imagination. Because from far away, you all just have to pretend the strings are there. Lord, I'm 1. Lord, I'm 2. Lord, I'm 3. Lord, I'm 4. Shiny here, bro. We got just light overall shine coming from here. But I'm gonna move it more this way. Go here. And then you got more coming up this way. Wow. I hope nothing bad happens. So you also got a few shinies sticking out here, bro. Ironically shows how green her skirt is. Wow, so shiny. And when the bard has enough, she uses the looter violin bow to shoot arrows. Mars singing monsters, bro. I mean, honestly, she broke bad. Okay, she broke bad. She had enough, and she multi-classed into fighter, and became emo. So, honestly, kind of accurate. There's a magical nexus glitch. You can get a rare for 8k shards, bro. 8k! Alright, up next, I need girls' gloves, which are also very shiny here. So, let's see. If the light's coming on that way... This is, like, much more shiny. So, her glove is, like, here, bro. Her glove is shiny! We got, like, this. That there. And then, like, it almost needs to get, like, brighter up here, bro. Like, this is where the highlight is. Up there. Girl is shiny. And we need to feel, like the one, I think definitely in the back, she would have one here. Like that there, for sure. And then, like, one coming off from the finger like this. There would also be a shiny up here. Alright, top 10 shinies, bro. It's gonna help her arms just stand out a little bit against her dress. Wow. Let me read chat, bro. You gotta do the new minigame. Top 10 minigames, bro. And then you also have another shiny girl. Shiny! Right here, girl. You embrace the shine, ma'am. We didn't change the name, ma'am. Okay, we go here. Here. Erase these suckers, and it's got a beautiful hashtag highlight going up here. we're going to add her shinies, which from the side, we're gonna go here. Bro's shiny up here. Like that. And here. Alright, top 10 shiny gloves, bro. I might erase the really shiny bits a smidgy on, bro. Just a little bit. Now I need to like add the black to it essentially, bro, because we are multiplying this now. We're gonna multiply this and get a dark color contrast to show that her boots are shiny. There was a bard character in a JRPG called Mar, and he used instruments to do like attacks. That's kind of peak, chat. Just the lawnmowers and the yay! Yay, the lawnmowers are gone! Yay! Draw Jacobs, Swatty's OC's underrated. First movie did Shrek, bro. Not the Shrek Pinocchio. I mean, Father, when can I go out to be on my own? I have the whole world to see. I just can't stop thinking of Fruity Pinocchio, chat, bro. Okay, so where the shading is mostly coming from is here. We're gonna increase the multiplier because we are going ham on this. Here, this is a dark. It goes here. We're gonna play around with that in a second. See if I can get this looking decent before I start lowering opacity. We have that here. This stays dark. Wow, the tops of these stay dark as well, interestingly. Okay. We have that there. We have a small gradient down here. Over here, this is all dark. Okay, we have that there. This has a dark spot, like here. Like right up here is dark. Probably because it's like right by the pants. No way, really. So it'd be a dark spot here. These would also have their own shades. No way, really? I had no idea, chat. Okay. We have that. That stays light. Okay. Top 10 gloves. Or whatever. I'm debating how dark I want this to go, though. Oh, 44? Does that make a difference, chat? It does make a difference. That's all the confirmation I need. This is darker here. Thanks to that shading here. This is darker. Like here, bro. And then, of course, over here is also darker. Let me read chat, bro. I was just considered being Fruity Pinocchio? Dang, that's so sad. You like the Saban Pinocchio, they got pretty dank. The OG Pinocchio was a little rude. So-and-so. Because Fee burned as punishment because the overhated children IRL? Nah, bro. Bro hated children. And then they all got brutally tortured. The end. What? Okay, we have this here. Dark shading around like this, probably. And here. Okay, top 10 shiny gloves, bro. Now you can tell that these are shiny. They're shinier than her. than the rest of her fit. Which they also need a slight, needs a makeover. But I want, this is more neutral colored almost. Yeah, it is more neutral. So we just want a soft shading with these suckers. Like this to add. here, just a soft little thing here. Same with the pants, just a little bit, and then we lower this up because it's not as nearly as shiny, but it still has a few little highlights to it. And then Homegirl might have like a, it's like a yellowish green highlights here, maybe. Very subtle, like here, and then like maybe down like here, bro. These are like small things that will help add. I will need to erase where it's touching these though, because it's ruining the gold! I should have kept those on separate layers, chat. But I didn't! And I regret nothing. Okay, top 10 subtle gradients, chat. Look at her go! Look at her R farming! The weed around. At least I got to hear Swati comment on Pinocchio. Had body horror when he got cursed and his limbs started growing, turning back to a tree. So the book we're talking about in a recent stream. I wonder if anyone's ever done a fanfic of Pinocchio and that one grief mythos, the person who got turned. Oh, that nymph, bro! She's like, I'm gonna turn into a tree now. You really cannot unsee the piggy idol animation. This is so sad, chat. They'll never recover from the piggy crisis. I love what. Alright, girl is our farming, chat. We can merge all of these together now because we are doing one final shading pass with my favorite multiplied 22%. And we're going to add the hard shadows in here with my favorite dip pen. Starting with this here, we're gonna shade you, girl. Girl, we've been knowing how to draw. Beatboxing puppies. Do do ba da da. Do da 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 da. Okay. Here, your eyes are darker. Obviously, this is much more subtle because girls' eyes are always dark. It's like under the nose. Usually the underlip is slightly darker, maybe, perhaps. Your neck is going to be darker, ma'am. Your tail should be darker under here. Got that there. This, like that. I really cannot unsee. That's me seeing me when I turn into a tree. Me when I turn into a hydropower formage. The drawing. Thank you so much, MJ. Okay, you just realized your body base was AI. Ew, we hate AI. This is so sad, bro. Why don't you just have me make you a base at this point, bro? Pay me money. What? Okay, we're gonna switch over to this color. Your eye goes like this. Now this is gonna be much more subtle. I don't know how much that's gonna show. Yeah, okay. This piece needs to get darkened here. The whole thing. Girl, we've been knowing how to draw. I might need to make it darker, which means that I will just add another multiply for bits that need to be darker than I usually make them, because that I want to be dark so that you can see her neck better. Alright, back to here. We'll add a little bit more shading to her hair, at least like from the behind bits. Top 10 hair moments. Things like that. Wow. Yeah, bro, my god. Some hair, bro. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think of her every time I hit the hookah. If there's this, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, traditional, bro. Am I a hydro or am I a cheese and muffin refs? That's peak, bro. Peak reference right there. I got this here. We're just adding little bits and bobs ever so slowly. Okay, this is shaded and bro. We have this here, and this is gonna be the tedious part, chat, is that these little like thingy-majiggies, these are just all over the place, and they need, first things first, this is gonna get the extra treatment here, this darkened bit, because I really want this to stick out as being on top of everything, so we're gonna have this and then double it up. Double up. And this here. This is a double up to help increase contrast here. And it looks like I missed this over here, like that. Okay. That's gonna help me out with this. It's about the little things, I say. Okay, things like this go in here. Oh boy. Again. Again. Again, 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 again. Do it again. Not gonna lie, I always forget references exist. Is there a 6 and 9 reference? Chat, the new reference chat is that everything is connected to 6 and 9 chat. You can't escape my character, chat. 6 and 9 is everywhere. Is that a 6 and 9 reference? You find a non-AI fox. Peak, chat, peak. I believe in you. You got this. Is that a 6 and 9 reference? I need this to become mainstream, bro. Farewell, Foyam. I just say about Hydro said it first. Dang, I'm really behind on reading chat, bro. It's just the computer setup is like slightly different. I'm actually on my laptop, which means that I do have auto-tune, chat. I have auto-tune back now because I have my old OBS plugins on my laptop. And I plugged it into my big monitor, so hopefully the stream will stop having those cutouts that I've been previously having an issue with. So yay on that department. I got that here. This is going like that. This goes down here like that. This here, got this. Wow. I hope nothing bad happens. Got this here, that there. Again, 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 again. Do it again, do it again. Again, 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 again. Top 10 do it again, bro. It's a shame, it's a shame, it's a perfect shame. Hey, welcome Sluggy, welcome to the stream. Wow. Wowee. A new Swankler has entered the realm. I got this here, got that there, and that there. And this here, and this there, and this here. Wow. Add shading in here, there, under where? This under here. There's also shading here that I want to address. Got this here and this there, yep. There were actually some good. You went shopping? Heck yeah. Also, welcome, Potato! Welcome to the stream. It is hashtag good to have you. We're gonna add shading under these suckers here. Wow. Yep, we got this here, we got that there, this goes here, this goes there, this goes there. Wow. So productive. Okay, we got this, that, this, that, this. I'm so interesting, chat. Wow, so much shading. So little time. I got that, this. Okay. Sometimes it's about the little things. Now, I don't know how thick these show. These actually show up decently. I'll take it. Heck yeah. I need things like shading over here. Wow. This needs shading here. Wowee! I'm shading this arm right now. There's a shadow there right now. Okay, we got this here. Wow. Girl, I don't have to. Swanee, random question. If you could get a professional prosthetic makeup done of one of your OCs, which would it be? I would love to have a prosthetic makeup of Ren with like all the feathers like attached and like walk around with all the feathers. I would love to do that for like a Ren cosplay, chat. I would have so much fun with it. And if I get like little wings, you know, a little pair of wings, we can even get jiggy with it, bro. We can get mechanical with it. It'd be so much fun! Oh, Swankle, that's cool. Yeah, one of these days, chat, if I learn how to like sew or whatever, I can do a Ren cosplay. Got this here, that there. It's important to mark out where the HUDs are. This will need to be the warmer shading color. Yep. Top 10 shading moments. Okay, this might need to be double layered. We'll double layer this sucker over here. Get extra dark. So we know it's hashtag under. Overwording or underwording? Overwording! You gotta go. Farewell, I don't know. Have a nice night. Some hydraulic wings to go for. Yeah, and like the Ren feet, bro. That sounds crazy, but the burb feet as well. I would go like with that route instead of like the learn how to have like, what is it, digigrade? I don't know the name of the legs, bro. This has a line here. This has a line here under that trim. This has shading. That has shading. Top 10 pants moments. This is top 10 shadings. Come here, nice to meet you at the Swankle. I got this here. Wow. The bow we need a warmer tone for. I'm gonna double up over here for your tail being underneath. We're gonna go back here. We're going to add the violin shading. Top 10 shaded violins, starting at number 1. I got that there. This in between here, this there. Need to go here, bridge. Wow. The bow gets shaded. Wow. Alright, chat. Holy hashtag moly, bro. I do want to double up the violin shading like this. I forgot the bridge makes a shadow. Same for like this would make a shadow down here. Got that. This has a shadow. It's the bottom of this. Yeah, this is just how it works in the swank game, bro. The violin game. Hey, welcome Meteor Dragons! That's not, it's Dwagoons, bro? I forgot how peak Jason is, not to click. Come join the animatronic family! Let's avoid the Icarus moment. Also, thank you so much for the compliment, Meteor. Dragoons? Dragoons, bro. Dragons is too normal. I glazed over the text chat and didn't read properly. Shame on me, guys. The animatronic family. Alright, we are close to hashtag finishing this. What I do need, actually, is bloodstains. But I think we should do a very important moment in every drawing, is called adding the eye shinies. So chat, entry of the gladiators or fight of the Valkyrie. I'm bored, tired, probably dehydrated, humor me. Chat, entertain them. They have a little bit of soul left in their eye, but not much. You see, I'm debating where I want to put it, because that's like here. A very bright highlight. But she still has a little bit of soul left in her during this phase. She's just very emo. And something I do want to try is adding a little white shiny in the bottom and see how that looks on the color here. Like, very faint white. Oh yeah, that's cooking, bro. That makes it more visible. Wow! Alright, we have that. This gets merged. This gets merged. Okay, so we need one more final multiply layer, chat. For the hashtag blood! They're both songs, classical songs. Emo Yulvia. I'm sure they're famous enough for us to know. But I'm so bad at remembering songs by their names. I remember them by how they sound. You start pulling out like Panini or something. Let's go for the genius pen. Bro was just in a fight. Send dudes! No, not the lawnmower. Don't you mean nudes? No! I'm in a fight! We need more men! Your eyes, your mom's cutting onions. Ooh, the pain. Youch. Okay, girl. Girl, we've been knowing how to draw. Beatboxing puppies. Do do ba da do da 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 da. Okay, girl. She's just walking in that blood, bro. All over the place. She's just standing emo. She's just standing there. Emo-ly. Okay, things like the bottom is gonna be like soaked in this thing, bro. It's gonna be hashtag everywhere. Okay, it seems the top of her boots are gonna get this splatter as well. It's like the bottom here are also gonna get splattered. Yeah, you don't want it on the shinies, bro. I got some things here. Bro is just farming here. There's some very subtle pieces of blood back here that you can barely see, but is there. I'm so emo! Yeah, we have a few stains up here, a few on her pants, perhaps. Which would be more like fainter and a little bit more absorbed in, so like this. Yeah, we got like top 10 bloody moments, chat. She's probably, yeah, she's just got like a few like just spots just sputtering about on her like arms. Maybe some dripping down on her violin, bro. She's not, Lucia bro is not looking out for the violin at all. Rest in peace. The bow definitely needs some more splatter now, bro, because the girl's in it. She's in the thick of it. Everybody knows. Got things here. Up the arms. It's just like small little splatters and cuts. I think maybe even like a little bit on her face. Can have it go down her like her lip, bro, a little bit. Yeah, she got a little lip bleed. Oh boy. Top 10 blood moments. I'm gonna add these back to the violin, bro. These opacity back in. Yeah, it's just a little bit of blood. You know, it's not that bad. On her tail, definitely some blood. It just got splattered on her. Yeah, girl has seen some things. Wow! Oh, you have to go farewell, MW. Have fun out there. CEO was taken again. You have to be hashtag unique! Whoa, the rendering's epic. Thank you, guys. Okay, now this is almost done. I will add like an abstract background to this for now. But I do think I will end up using this in like an animation for a still shot, so I feel like her tail is sharp enough she would stab and I can't pronounce enemies today, chat. Holy cow, I actually finally got a drawing done. So the contrast, the other image here, right? So this was like very like sparkly. We're gonna go like a very gray gradient down here, bro. Before and after pics. me before college versus me after, bro. Same character. Different time zone. Alright, we're gonna give her a background. We can merge this sucker here. Does that still look good? Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and give you a background and a signature. So, pencil graphite, we're just gonna go with gray for now. And we're just gonna go here, bro. The top 10 backgrounds here. And then what I want to do is I want to take like this and then drip it out almost. Top 10 drips. color is this? We'll take it from here. Yeah, like this shit just spotting it down, bro. Got things like this here. The animatronic family. Me when. Get this here. Yeah, wow. Everything is just hashtag dripping all over the place. Hey, girl, we've been knowing how to draw. Beatboxing puppies. Do do ba da da do da 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 da. Okay, we need more of these splatters around the place, bro. Bro. Wow. Let me read chat, bro. There's I see 2 typing. After our fight, people got calmer. The war zone's over. No war. Yeah, chat is calm themselves for once. Okay, we got like this here, bro. Oh, wow. I don't even know if this looks decent or not, chat, bro. What kind of drips? Bad one. Bad ones. Alright, this is her aura farming all over the place, bro. We're gonna put the signature probably by her foot. Wow. Guys, you might go to aquarium this month. Yay! Make sure to say hi to the fishies for me, Chad. He'll say hi. Yay! Okay, we're gonna fit this signature right here, guys. Alright. Y'all are in the room where it happened. Wow. What a beautiful signature. Now let me just move it closer to the edge, bro, because I'm a donkey on the edge. I'm a donkey on the edge. Alright, top 10 signatures, chat. I think this piece is hashtag done for now. Obviously, I'll reuse this asset for the animation, but for now, this is its own complete finished piece, chat. So I'll get speed painted that out. I guess. Do you guys want the speed paint out tonight, or do you guys want me to put it like tomorrow? What are you all thinking, chat? Pick your poison, chat. Whatever does better for your views. That's the thing, chat. I don't know what's doing good for my views because everything is doing doo-doo, okay, chat? All my videos are flopping, chat. Flopping like a fish on SpongeBob SquarePants, okay? So I, looking currently, don't know which one's better. I'm thinking food. I'll think of something, chat. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Okay, this here, I just want to, like... No, bro, give me this. Here, just blend this sucker in. There we go. Flopping like a fish, so I didn't write it floppy thin, your old user. Alright. I will save this image real quick, only not dox myself. Save image, just in case. Yep, so what a beautiful drawing here. Only took me 12 hours, guys. Probably because I was yapping while drawing this. I'm sure it would have been faster. If I wasn't, like, distracted 24/7. Because, like, this one only took me, what? 7 hours? So... 12 hours. Goodness gracious! For the emo-ness, bro. For the emo-ness. Now it's time, chat, for me to work on Staff Mouse, aka 6 and 9. Is there a 6 and 9 reference? We gotta build low, bro. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Your most long drawing was 6 hours. The Ren drawing for Fortnite. Why did I say Fortnite, bro? It's art fight. Fortnite, #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. Hey, welcome, Sunny. Welcome. Mine's like 64 hours or more. No way. Sunny came just in time for the finished drawing over here. Yulvia is aura farming, bro. Top 10 bards. I'm rolling a Neptune back, bro. Absolute cinema. Whoa, so cool. Radical. And look at this girl. She was so happy and innocent. Yeah, bro, we need the before and after pics, bro. Anyways, let me switch over to Idle while I make myself a new canvas. Alright, chat. My no-giat thumbnail, bro. Is this the new canvas? Hey, welcome, Nito Toledo. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna go square for a moment because we are doing an A pose, chat. First things first, I need to import reference, bro. So, we're staying in idle for a second while I pull out the funny. We're gonna pull out this. We're gonna pull out this. And we're gonna pull out that. Oh, is everyone coming late? It was here. In the beginning? In the beginning. It's begin. In the beginning. it's beginning. Okay, I just want to put this image here for y'all. What do you do on your channel? I draw! You just finished the finished drawing. Okay, chat. So, this is I have my reference in the chat. This is a 6 and 9 chat, bro. This is what the Minotaurs look like, bro. Just very Sigma tough art. They're like big honkin' robot chat. This is what I need to learn. I'm learning robot anatomy, chat. Now, before I can start adding things to whatever this is, okay, chat? 6 and 9 reference? Okay, is that a 6 and 9 reference, guys? So, this might be a 6 and 9 reference. This is Ren over here, wrong one. We love Ren, but we're not drawing her right now. I took Grimforge, bro, and I stripped them down, okay? I recommend enjoying tomorrow's stream if you have time. Yeah, tomorrow, It's a Friday, and on Fridays I do drawing request streams. I picture them to look cooler. Lamau, bro's disappointed in 6 and 9. Maybe it'll look cool when I give him a massive axe. Okay, Hydro. But this is Grimforge from Baldur's Gate 3. Ripped straight from the game files and put into Blender. And then I stripped them down. I took off Lil Bro's armor. How well can you draw a biblically accurate fish? Swanee, what time do you stream tomorrow? Same as usual. I mean, I usually run late, but like, but I'm supposed to start from 4 to 6 Eastern Standard. That's my streaming time. And draw a fish mentioned. So this is what Lil Bro looks like with no armor on. Rest in peace to Grimforge from Baldur's Gate 3. I love having access to the game files with the Modders Toolkit, so this is gonna help me understand the anatomy of the hashtag Vex collective, because, Loken Kirkenly, I don't know. I need to make, like, a front and side view, because I'm gonna model this in Blender. I'm gonna make my own model, so that I can draw Lil Bro. Now, I have a bunch of these robot references, so hopefully I can achieve something using both these very long arms. I don't know where does 6 and 9 get over here? I don't know how long their arms are. I need them in an A pose, bro. Arms are like, so, top 10 references. We're gonna start with Grimforge A posing over here as a base. And then we're gonna build it from there, bro. We're gonna build from a skeleton! Alright, so... back in the corner you go, Grimforge. Back in the corner! Guys, I'm high-key on guys, you should high-key charge your devices. Loken Kirkenly... Kron... Alright, I don't need my violin reference no more, so we are going to yoink. In my reference image, do I have these guys A-posing? Anything close to having their arms down? Okay, I think... not gonna lie, their arms might be just as long. Okay. Nice. Alright. We're gonna learn how these things work. Hey, welcome Mango Desi! Do you do Blender animations, such as making animations for game characters? So what I do in Blender is I model, for now. I model in Blender, and then I import them to Baldur's Gate 3 for modding. So, I made a whole glasses mod for Baldur's Gate 3, but I modeled them in Blender, and then to attach them to the skeletons, and then import and program them, give them their GUIDs, assign all the materials, but yeah. I'm gonna make a model of this in Blender, rig them up, which should be easy than like an organic, because they all have like hinge joints or whatever, so, it's not like they have like fleshy shoulders, so... And then I can, like, move and pose around 6 and 9, so I can draw them in 2D. The things I do, I need to understand them in 3D. How much can I pay to help you with game development / modeling for it? Hey, welcome back, Lily! So, I don't have a set price yet for game deving right now, for, like, 3D modeling. Right now, I have a price for, like, 2D drawings and sketches at the moment. The problem is that I'm in college. I am a college student, so coming up soon, late August, I'm gonna have to go back into the trenches. So, I don't know, like, how much you want me, like, I would need more specifics on what exactly I'm modeling, what the deadline is. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm still quite a beginner, as I'm just self-taught. I have more experience with Maya than Blender, ironically, chat, of that tutorial. Pipe bomb, bro. Top 10 Devilman assets, bro. That's it. You want... Okay, 3 more pipe bomb. Is it like a realistic pipe bomb? Do you want textures, like the UV unwrapping and all that, or do you just want, like, the model? And do you need that in tries? Because it's in game mod, so I have to convert quads to tries for you. Oh, lucky my school starts August 10th. You know, they told me I was supposed to give my move-in day. Biblically accurate pipe bomb. I mean, I could give it a shot, but I can't give you a guaranteed price yet on that. And I need to know, like, a deadline. Hey, welcome back, Arc Stars. Alright, we're gonna get you A-posing. Where is my pen? Swankle. Meow, 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 meow. Bye-bye. Farewell. Okay. Thank you, chat, for being easy on me today. You made muffins? So, ironically, this just looks like a gesture. Not gonna lie, chat. If we do a head, I'm just gonna mark a circle. I know they're not circles, bro. Swinkle, this is not. Swinkle, 6 and 9 does not have a circle for a head. And to that I say, get out! Okay, so we have... You're not very welcome, but yes. Swankle Dinkle, do you still do drawing? Yes, I do. And they're on Fridays, so there will be one tomorrow. So it looks like their upper, yeah, the upper body is like just shorter on these guys. So short upper body, you got legs. You have, now these guys look like they're more like burb legs. Can I get a side profile of these suckers? Excuse me. They are interesting in that regard because the feet can go flat. It's like... I mean, from the front, it's still gonna look the same. It's just gonna be like... There's gonna be one, two, and then a short one, like here, 3. Kind of like this. And the legs, because they're going to be bending in the side profile, so... This is kind of what they're going to look like. I need to switch back to my liquefy pen. Boop. Hey, farewell, fish! You have, like, all 4 alt accounts, but you can't sign- Aw, this is so sad, chat. Like a rant account that no one knows about. Top 10 rant accounts, starting at number 1. I love water. Okay, and they have like very wide shoulders, guys. Do they have big necks? You see, their neck is like probably in their shoulder, so yeah, they just have short heads, so they're gonna have a wider upper body up here, like this, and then their arms go down to like their thighs. They like curve a lot, but we're gonna start with just standard A pose here, like this, bro. Okay, top 10 A poses right here, guys. Might be cooking with this. Oh boy! When I see your streams, I like a child on Christmas morning. Hey, I'm honored, bro. Swankle is a gift to all. Also, what is it supposed- It's 6 and 9, guys! It's a robot, bro. This is the Swank learning how to draw mechs. Because mechs are hard. It would be easier if I had good reference, but no! Hey, welcome John Watson! Oh, welcome. Is that a 6 to 9 ref? Is that a 6 to 9 reference? Lovely water. 6'9"? Is that 6'9", guys? Alright, we have we have a very cursed looking thing. Now, ironically, I think they do have a similar where the thing would actually be down more. Like this. Because they would go downwards, so... And the shoulders even wider. Hello. Who the youngest here is? Well, let's not have the minors start age revealing. Okay, starting with the bare hashtag bones, chat, alright? We're gonna start with their hips? Gee, we're gonna start with their hips, I think. So, I know I have an image of these guys' hips, bro. At least somewhat. Give me your hip bone right hashtag now. Okay. That's just, it's tilted at an angle though, bro. Okay. You do have a hip, bro. And it's hipping all over the place. I'm also going to turn on the symmetry ruler because homeboy is just symmetrical, which means I need to move this to the center. Okay, good hashtag enough, bro. No doxing minors, yeah. Hey, welcome, I eat drywall. I love drywall. I'm doing hashtag not too shabby, guys. Welcome. Alright, so hashtag hips. You have like a hip-shaped hip, bro. It's kind of giving undies, chat. At least from the silhouette I'm seeing. So we have like this up here. They got skinny hips too, but they got... I would almost want to make my guy more stockier, but they're all standard build, so there's no such thing as a stockier hashtag minotaur, bro. Then this goes out this way, and it's like just chilling like here almost. I want to make it taller, I think, and shrink down the size. Okay, Jarvis, we're going to make this whatever hashtag hip this is. So this is homeboy's hip, chat. Hip. And I'm going to interpret that they probably have a similar lock mechanism as Grimforge over here, where they have it like sticking out this way a bit, even if it's like shorter here. So they have like a gap here. This is some kind of connecting point here to a ball joint. You gotta L the pelvis joint. You joined art fight too late. Toes. Fuck! Get out! Alright, top 10 pelvises. Evil Larry. You better not mess with me or my gang, or you'll be messing with General Munchkin Man. Lil Jim Bob. Oopie goop. And worst of all, Larry. Alright, so let me break it down. So, simplifying this without any armor on, they just have their legs similar to Grim, right? They just have like tubes for their legs that fit into the socket Actually, so why is my thing at 18%? Okay. Oh, the eraser. Okay. So in the socket joint, there's a leg piece this way. We're gonna mark that and draw this here. So we have this. And then the difference is this is more of just a hinge, I believe. I don't think these rotate as much. You finish your doodle in 23 minutes? Heck yeah! I'm also high-key drawing. Hydro trying not to draw more challenge, impossible. Yeah, so these guys have wider hips than the standard guys, but also it could be because I haven't drawn like armor plating yet, so it may look better later. So we have this somewhere in there, bro. We have the socket hinge, so this is more of a hinge joint like this. More of a hinge, so it goes you know. We're learning how robots work, chat. So we have a hinge here. You'd have another one. You'd have another one here. Oh boy. What two more OC should I draw? Swanee calling me out. Got him! You used to draw a lot of robots? Hey, peak! We are attempting to learn Vex anatomy, chat. Because nobody else has. You could draw parallel? Yeah, draw being blessed by his mummy, bro. This is not a wig. I was blessed by my mummy. It's been a while. Okay, so... Bro, I wish I had a clean side profile of these guys. Because it looks... They have plating here, or whatever. I mean, it looks like they have another hinge joint, actually. So they have another plate somewhere around here. Or whatever. So the plate is chilling here. Is this shorter? Because the way the leg is angled backwards. Here. And then what they have is they have a joint here. I can see it here. They have a joint like this. So some kind of like circular joint like here, maybe, perhaps. Something like this. Then they have like this. It gets wider. This is their feet, bro. They're honking toes. So we have like this sticking out here, bro. Hashtag struggling. You're walking a short that your little in My Little Pony's illegal to be. Wait, I think I saw that short, bro. It was like their head. It was people's like crazy head cannons. Okay. You have like... You have legs. Somehow. Somewhere. You have legs. It might just be... I'm looking at... This is just a single plate. Now, I know the feet, bro. I can get the... They have 3 toes, bro. 3 hashtag toes. So they have a plate here, chat. This is like their bottom... Like the third joint here. That's crazy. You have DIY purple holographic slime. Okay, hold on. I need to get a better angle of this man's foot. Bro, 6 and 9's driving me nuts with this anatomy, bro. Okay, I'm looking at this other guy. Okay, I have a reference to the foot straight on, actually, chat. Holy hashtag moly, bro. So... they have a different kind of pop socket joint in this case that I will need to adjust to, but it looks like in this case the knee joints are bigger on these guys. Mayhaps. Now this can still chill here, or whatever. We're learning ever so slightly, bro. Guess YouTube doesn't like me complimenting Swanee! It just doesn't like you, bro. Okay. Let me see. So, in this guy, the knee joint is significantly hashtag bigger. Same with thigh thickness, so I can adjust that. Or is that just the plating? It might be the plating for now, but we can make the knees bigger to match. What kind of reference, Swanee? Alright, big semicircle almost. Like this. Big hashtag knees over here. Actually, there's like two pieces. So first things first, we have like this going here. That there. And then it's like going out a little bit. It's like kind of a circle. Like that. And then it also has like this like here, bro. Okay, so that's a bigger hashtag knee. Now, it looks like it's like they have two main components here, bro. But the hip joints are different. So if we do the internal leg for a moment, chat. If we do internal leg. Because they have like a second one that's the plating, but I think this is like the main one is attached to this specifically. So this is still attached here. This is like a skinny hashtag leg or whatever going up here. And then instead of these pop joints like this, it looks like these are smaller attachment segments. So like we have like a half circle here. And then we have like a bigger hashtag thing sticking out like this way. Hold on, like this almost. I just need to like adjust the thickness. And then this is actually attached to this. So this goes here. That gets cut off. So this is a circled socket joint here. Then it's like a half circle, like a semicircle. So I just need to curve it more. Like here. There's like a flat edge here though, bro. This is such rage bait, bro! What is up with these hashtag honkin' robots? And them not making sense to me. So this would be the main joint, which then connects the other thing. Maybe. There might be like a more like things, but this is our new legs, chat. Yo, it's purple. Is that the guy behind the slaughter? Spawns in 100. You got slime on your... Uh-oh. Maybe if you can, like, freeze it off. I don't know if you freeze gum, you can, like, get it off. Ooh. 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 next, chat? We need homeboy's foot. So, yeah, this foot goes out or whatever. There's, like, markings or whatever, but what mainly I need... It has 3 toes, chat. And it leans out into, like, this. So it has a hole right here, bro. It has a hole right here for a toe. And then... This goes in... It's more narrow here, bro. Now, inside of here, there's like, okay, we have like 2 pieces here. I can see like two bendy pieces or whatever. So there's like, chat, these robot toes make no sense to me, chat. Let me, I can't tell if the other ones are on the outside of this or on the inside. They have toes. The robots have toes. Who gave the robots toes? Okay, you have a toe. And it does toe things, bro. Ted Tonator, bro. Ted Tonator. Like, you have toe. You have something connecting this. And then you have, like, another one. Like, almost here. It's like... It's a triangle angle this way, bro. This is awkward. Hashtag awkward toes, bro. I need to fix these. I'll have to fix these toes, bro. Salt Shaker, I have a question. Also, I can't hear anything because my volume's all the way down. Tell me, what song should you teach your bird after Daisy Bell? Let me think. It's gotta be like the, don't turn off the light. Just the Jack singing. Congratulations, all of my friends. Okay, these toes do not hashtag make sense to me right now, but this is the point of the exercise. It's called learning. And I'm going to figure out how these hashtag toes work eventually, whether or not it kills me. See, this toe looks better. So then I need to scooch. This goes down then, bro. Okay, top 10 toes. I'm gonna put this on the bottom here. No, the bottom would be here for this. It goes into a pentagon. Right? Is this the pentagon? No, it's a, yeah, because pent's 5. Okay. It's a toe, it has a line. And it also ends up, like, here. So it points here. And somehow there's, like, 2 joints in that, bro. Somehow there's something else in here. Like, probably something holding this toe here. And that there. And then this needs to get fixed now. So it's like, don't forget who's running the show. Dies from being in her basement. Anything for my mother, I guess. No food? Ask your group chat which one. Alright, we have... I can just mirror this, hopefully, right? So that goes out, that goes out. This goes in, this goes here, this goes out, this goes out this way. Top 10 robot toes. Hashtag rage bait. Okay, chat. These toes, I swear! These toes are gonna be the deafening enough. I guess this is because they need more volume, so they'd be like here or whatever. Whatever, I'll figure out these toes later. They have toes. I hate the toes. Okay, but they do have them. They have toes. And they probably have more structure behind, not to get a side profile on these suckers, bro. How do these toes work? Someone tell me. Someone spill your knowledge to me, bro. Only a month. Weak. Pathetic. Oh my god, bro. Okay. Is this top 10, like... I don't know what. I don't even know how to describe this, chat. So this is in the back, so this is behind that. And then there's another one that's gonna be like in front, that's like the armor plating, and that's in front of this leg. And it's gonna cover like most of it like up here or whatever, and be like an armor farmer, like that. So that'd be covering the front of this, but we're not adding that yet. Is you gotta go, might come back. All good, thank you so much for popping in. Farewell, Purple Murple. Okay, top 10 toes. I'm gonna make a new layer, because now I need to figure out these honkin' bodies, bro. What kind of body? A swank one. Okay, so a simpler body. So it looks like they have, like... I don't even know if it's, like, a chassis at this point. You gotta go. Farewell, Mango Desi. Thank you so much for popping in. Okay, so they have, like, another thing. They have another one. They have another thing here. It's... This hip sticks out more. Or whatever, I guess. We're learning. They have another thing that sits in between this. And it's, like, going around. So this... We got supports the hashtag core, literally. Literally and figuratively. Okay, bro. What a goddamn shame, bro. Hey, welcome back, Caplas! Not the revival, bro. Top 10 reses. Okay, so they got a goofy thing, bro. All right. They have the core, which is literally like not this. Literally just a thing, bro. Oh boy. Okay, we have a hashtag core, and it's built like this. It's built like your mama. No, and it goes up like this way. That's like the start of it, I guess. This is like the main thing, bro. Oh boy! Drinking water. We got like 12 minutes left, chat. Yo, Swig, are you drawing General Grievous? Is that a 6 to 9 reference? I'm making a schematic, bro. We're drawing 6 and 9. So I can 3D model them, bro. I don't know why I decided to be monochrome color my doodles. Because you're an art farmer, Hydro. Is that the forum guy? Thank you, Swankle. Okay, so Homeboy has the core. I think it needs to be even wider, bro. Top 10, like, wide builds. And top 10 questioning my hashtag sanity. They have their core. And it stores the core fluid. I don't know, chat. This also makes a hexagon. It's like a pentagon. A lot of pentagons in this. This needs to be even thinner, bro. This is their hashtag weak spot, bro, and it just glows. I don't even know how I'm gonna model this fluid in Blender, chat. Okay, this needs to be wider. All that remains is how I prime your brains. Okay, so top 10 core moments. This, we're gonna align up with this now, I guess. Top 10 cores. I can't tell if it's in scale or not, but, oh well. Hydra the 4 accounted in Star Wars. Okay, we have that. But the real question is, how's their head attached, bro? Do they have a spine? Do they have a hidden spine, chat? Y'all had a good day so far? I'd say my day is pretty #good, chat. Although I will have to start taking injection medications again for my migraines, which is sad, but #necessary. We're going to do some guesswork here, because I don't know where they keep their necks, bro. If they have a neck, right? Right? They have it. They can turn their heads. They have a neck somewhere in there. Oh, let me look at this guy, bro. Do they? They do have a neck, chat. I see it. I see it, guys. Okay, top 10 neck moments, bro. Let me clear this out. Merge these two suckers. So what? You just tell your migraines to go away. Oh, gee! Why didn't I think of that one, guys? What? Delete Swankle's migraines. Hey, welcome Vermilion Static! Have you had any traumatizing dreams lately? No. No dreams I've remembered. I know I had one, but I do not remember what it was. So it looks like they have a joint somewhere. It's a rotating thing, bro. It's a rotating #joint over here. About this size, like a cylinder, bro. This is their neck-ish, I think, or at least something can come from this neck, if that's the case. But then they also have two separate, like, joints. Now this is like in their core or whatever. Not quite in the core. I might need to move this higher. Hold on. So #armor plating is covering like up to here. I'm just marking this as reference. So they have like this or whatever. So something big honkin' like armor #plate. I don't know what. So if that is generally the size, right? Then this cutout goes in here this way for the lovely neck things. If you have migraines, just make the migraines have a migraine first. Parallels doodle, now you need to do one more. Someone bully me into finishing Fix. Do it right now! If you don't finish Fix before I end my stream in 7 minutes, you're not gonna get rations. Please read. Please read this from the basement. Put on your Sunday best, because we're nowhere close to quitting. All remains is how I prime your brains. Bro. Let me out of the basement, Swankle. Never. 7 minutes. I feel like drawing Macintosh, bro. Give him the Apple computer. And what kind of computer? An Apple one. Okay, so let me think. Let me tell you something. This hashtag neck is gonna drive me nuts. But there's two rotating things, bro. I can see that. So in the center of this sucker, right, without the gap, there's two hashtag cylinders that rotate this way. And then each one has a line here for the neck, like a second joint connection here, like this. They have that. And then there's a third joint higher up that's not connected to these two. That's like, I guess, would it be that they almost splay outwards, bro? I can't tell if that. These might splay out diagonally, if that's the case. So then it would be like splayed out this way. Then we have this above here, which is also a cylinder, chat. Another cylinder, which contains another neck. So this is like a neck under here, bro. They have another cylinder here. And this holds the face. Maybe. My Macintosh, he's a Kelpie. Thank you for kidnapping me. Sandbar from MOP, bro. No, not the sandbar, bro. Good job, cat. Yo, I actually know which one that is, Hydra. Yay! Yippee! So this has two joints, so despite being splayed outwards, there's clearly something going on here because it goes up to line up with this here. Maybe. Mayhaps. Oh boy. Swankled is struggling with robot anatomy, chat. Why can't they just have the 3D models free to the public? Why do I have to make it myself? What? Okay, I need another image, chat, bro. I love when people remember underrated OCs. Top 10 underrated OCs. Okay. We're gonna go back to this image. This here. Okay, okay, I see something. I see something, chat. Alright, proportions are off, but it's a hashtag start. So we're gonna go ahead and erase this here, and we're going to adjust this accordingly to hashtag fit here. So from the hashtag core or whatever, we have this, and it goes out, and it goes under here. Top 10 moments, it goes here, and then it's like, I'm gonna go up this way. So we have that. That's doing its thing. Then, from this neck piece all the way up here, which leans inwards, bro. Why are they splayed like this? I don't know. I'm going to have to make these hashtag thicker, I believe, or wider. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that bigger. Just a second, because this goes... What? This goes up to this bending point this way. And it's like, I'm swank. And then it goes out this way, like this. Oh! pain. What is this? It's not... I guess it needs to be wider? It does need to be wider, bro. We're gonna stretch this sucker out, bro. So it's like this? And then it's still narrow up top, bro. Like this. Oh! Bro, I don't know what I've been doing today. That's not working in your story, bro. Hey, welcome, chicken. You made it right at the 2-hour mark, chat. Is this top 10 struggling with anatomy, chat? I hope the reference I gave is helpful. Yay. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage. But you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Okay. I cannot draw Macintosh's horns, bro. Rest in peace, Hydro. I believe in you. Well, this is as far as we're getting with 6 to 9 today, chat. We are at the 2-hour mark. So tomorrow is Friday, so I have my drawing request stream. Then, I'd like to appreciate all you guys bearing with me and sticking around. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye!